a father, a son, two brothers, a best friend, husband and wife. We are real people in the real world, managing all that it has to offer, ensuring that we don't lose sight of what's important: our faith, our families, and our love for the outdoors. We've bonded together to pursue an outdoor dream. Together, we present to you 613 Outdoors: faith, family, harvest.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 1 for 613 Outdoors 2015 and the brand new 613outdoors.com. I'm Chad Seaver along with pro staffer Harry Cash.
Hey guys, we got some exciting footage from the hardwoods for you guys. We got Chad Seaver, bow in hand, Nathan Seaver running camera. Chad had a pretty good morning hunt, had deer all over you, even had a surprise visitor. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, it was a super exciting hunt. We have this this oak ridge on the farm that just lit up. It was so active, and this deer we saw back in late summer showed up for the first time. We saw him with the bare eye. The buck that we call Baghead had a trash bag or a plastic bag wrapped up in his horns. It was phenomenal to see, 30 yards from the tree stand.
Yeah, he probably couldn't hide from me too well, could he? Yeah, it looked like you had a phenomenal hunt, and I definitely want to be inside your hip pocket. I mean, everywhere you show up, it seems to be deer around, so you might find me in your hip pocket come, rifle season when them big bucks start cruising around looking for them does. You might pull me out of your backpack somewhere.
Absolutely. You guys enjoy this early October morning hunt here in Rockingham County, Virginia.
Saturday and saw a lot of deer, so we've had a big weather change. We finally got some high pressure moving in after about 3 or 4 days of rain. We knew these deer were going to be on their feet, but they got in here really early, almost too early to really get a good video or get any good shots. Mike did video one decent buck that came through. There's a bunch of does and fawns in here. We finally decided we're going to try to take one of the does, but she didn't cooperate. She got a little nervous when she started to come down the hill. So it's a beautiful morning here in October. The sun's finally starting to shine in here a little bit. We're gonna hang out for a while. We still feel confident with the spot.
I can tell you one thing, Chad. This old trigger finger right here have been itching, man. You had deer all over you, man.
Man, deer were all over us that morning. They showed up so early. They were coming back off this standing cornfield, feeding on acorns before they went back to the bed. And the deer actually showed up so early. We actually had a good buck come in, but there was no camera light. We actually went back and looked at the footage later on, and I saw that he was actually a good buck. If he'd have been there about 30 minutes later, he'd have been in the back of my pickup truck going back to the house. But it was definitely a good morning. Those are the mornings as a bow hunter you love. Yeah, we didn't seal the deal, but it was definitely a morning I'll remember for a long time.
Yeah, you definitely had some excitement. But hey, man, that evening hunt, MC's Field, that year was by far the most phenomenal year we had in that field. Man, we had turnips and rye. I mean, you know, we had that stuff knee deep. I mean, that was the best that field's ever looked.
That mix that we put together that we got from the co-op that we mixed ourselves was by far, it was unbelievable. Any opportunity that you had to get in the tree stand in the afternoon and you knew the wind was right to get in MCs, like we were elbowing each other, fighting each other.
Drawing straws, man.
To get in the tree
drawing
stand.
straws.
I had the opportunity to hunt that evening. The wind was right. Temperatures were going to be, were warming up, so I knew the green field was going to be good. My brother was going to be behind the camera, and I had PSE in hand, and it's going to be good. It's going to be real good.
Y'all stay tuned. I'm telling you right now, I've got some exciting action getting ready to come y'all's way.
Black Death Outdoor Products cover scent. Ain't gonna be no deer picking us off tonight. It's the afternoon, October the 15th. We come out this evening. Me and my brother's behind the camera. I got the PSE in hand. We backed out of the timber that we were in this morning, thinking, the temperatures got pretty warm, about 70 degrees. Thinking these deer are going to come to Greenfield. We come to one of our best fields, turnip and rye field we got right here. We put a scrape tree out in it on Sunday. We took a bunch of pictures of. It was raining, so we couldn't video it, but we took and cut down another tree. Come out here and dug a hole, put it in this field, and put a mock scrape on it just to see how the deer react to it, try to get bucks to congregate to this one specific spot in the field about 30 yards from the tree stand. So we got no wind tonight. If it does come into play, we got Black Death scent cover on. We're locked in. It should be a good night. These old trigger fingers starting to get pretty itchy, so it might be some doe management if they come out early enough tonight. hit the shoulder. I feel this outside shoulder, but I don't think she's gonna take it. She ain't gonna take it too far. Thank you, Lord. It wasn't a big buck, man, but that's what I thought about. Me too. Spraying pretty good there. Right there's
All right, guys, we had a successful hunt tonight. We had to trail this doe a little bit further than what we anticipated. She didn't bleed the way we thought she should, with the way the hit looks, but it was a good hit. Two crazy hunters go into the deer woods with that flashlight. The only thing we had left was the light on my smartphone, which my battery was almost dead. But anyway, successful hunt, good doe management for the farm. I couldn't be more tickled with our first archery. It's going to be a rocking season, and thanks for sharing what we love so much.
Man, Chad, what a way to start the season. Blowing the cobwebs out, getting the doe on the ground, getting ready for that buck to walk through. Hey, man, you can't ask for nothing more.
Absolutely. Got to break the ice second week of season. It was a perfect scenario. As you can see on the footage, the doe kept licking at a wound on her back. My nephew shot this doe the first day of the season, a week before, and she walked out in front of me, let the PSE and the rage go to work. It was an ethical harvest, and she didn't suffer anymore throughout the year. But it was one heck of a memory for me and my brother. Absolutely love bow hunting and love having my brother in the tree with me. I absolutely love it.
Hey, man, you can sense the excitement from watching that video.
Yep.
Just a smile on your face. I bet you that old pine tree was shaking, buddy. Hey, guys, thanks for watching 613 Outdoors. Chad Seaver, Harry Cash. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Stay tuned. There's more to come. Just remember, when you guys walk out in the field, y'all leave it all on the line.